Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video here on You Is Not on Fleek XOXOX. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Not that anybody asks, but I'm doing great. A lot of people have been asking for a life update video because my life has dramatically changed in the past. I'm going to say since October, so around 6 months, it's dramatically changed for the better, I think. Yeah. It's going great. It's going great. Basically, when I went back to sixth form in September, I dramatically decided that I hated sixth form and I quit a month later. So for those of you that didn't know that, welcome back to Earth, population, Georgia, quit sixth form. Yeah, that was quite a while ago. Some people are like, you quit sixth form? I didn't even know. I'm like, seriously? It's all I speak about because all I ever talk about is getting another job. The fact that I quit sixth form. It's like I always have to explain as well. Like I'm like, oh, I quit sixth form because I hated the subjects I was taking, and I didn't like the people I was surrounded by. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, bye. So yeah, I quit sixth form. So hi, welcome to that. So I'm going to treat this as a bit of a get to know me tag part 2 because my life has just changed. I think when I did that I was like 15 maybe. Yeah, I was definitely 15 because I remember I did my 16th birthday vlog, so I was definitely 15. And now I'm 18, so my life has changed a lot. So a get to know me tag part 2 I think is in calls for. By the way, a lot of people, because I posted this on this like lipstick on, I posted it on, what did I post it on? Snapchat. And a lot of people are like, oh my god, you're such a goth, like, and I'm like, no, I am taking a bold makeup choice, which is like a nude eye with like a bold lipstick. So hi, James Charles here. Kidding. But yeah, so let's talk about me. Oh, I hate this. I hate talking about myself, but then people are gonna be like, oh, but do you want to do YouTube and that's all about talking about yourself? Yeah, it is, and I suck at it, so we're gonna move on. So yeah, I quit sixth form in October 2018 because I had a part-time job. If I didn't have a part-time job, I in no way would have quit sixth form. It's just because I had that to kind of fall back on whilst I try and find something different. So yeah, I have a part-time job in a store. I work 9 hours a week, which isn't enough to keep me going, but at the time, you know, doing nothing else and like literally just wanting to do stuff on the weekend, it's pretty sick when you get paid weekly and you're like, oh my god, I have all this money, what do I do with it? So like I was literally getting drunk all the time because I was 18 and I was like, woo, this is the high life, let's do it. And I learn soon that it's not like that at all. I have to become an adult. Moving on. So I fell out with a lot of people when I quit sixth form. I wouldn't say fell out, I'd say more drifted apart, and I'm not holding it against anybody. It was bound to happen. I knew when I quit it was going to happen. What are you going to do? I made a couple of friends at work and I went out with them quite a lot, which you'll know because I actively talk about my new friends on social media. So yeah, they're pretty cool people. They actually introduced me to some other people, so I'm like, hi, can I join you? So yeah, I have friends now, which is always fun. We love a friend. And then I think it was like December time, I decided bravely to join Tinder. Things hadn't been working out too great for me in terms of relationships and things like that. So I was kind of like, should I go on Tinder for the bants? And that's originally what it was for. I was literally on there for the banter and just to get to know people and just start, you know, chatting to people. Because I had, you know, I was very alone. Like, for a period of time, me and Gemma weren't even friends. That was a train wreck. But yeah. So the reason why I actually loved Tinder so much was because someone's bio was literally, I have a 5-star rating on Uber, so you know I'm a good ride. I mean, that is pure class, and I applaud that person. And then I also found a lot of people that I knew on there, so I was like, let's avoid that completely. So yeah, I completely avoided that. And then I think in January I joined Yubo, which is the friends socializing app, kind of like Tinder, but it's to make friends your own age, and put you out into the society. You could like list your interests and everything and put your social medias out there, and yeah, it kind of worked, I guess. I don't know. Haven't made any friends, but it kept me entertained for a couple of weeks. I was like, oh my god, these people are funny. But yeah. So I had nothing going on Tinder for quite a while. Like, I was speaking to a couple of people. I actually made some quite good friends on Tinder. Like, nothing will ever happen, but like, we're good friends. Like, we have such banter, and like, we talk all the time still, because I feel like, you know, people go on Tinder and they're like, I'm gonna find my soulmate. Like, you might not. You might just, you know, discover someone who's actually like really funny and just be friends with them. But we're going to come away from that, and we're going to talk about my man, because I got a man now. So basically we're going to talk about my man Damien. So if you have me on Instagram or you have me on Facebook, then you'll know that I have a boyfriend called Damien. We matched each other, I think, late February. I think it was like around February 27th, and we just instantly had like an immediate connection, like immediate. I'm not even kidding. He quoted a Tenacious D song, and I was smitten. Because obviously I like Tenacious D, and I was like, oh my god, Tenacious D, hello. And then we started talking about our music tastes, and we realised that like our music tastes weren't so different. See, I'm the kind of person, so I'm such a throwback person. I love throwback music. Like, anything from like the 70s to the 90s is me. Hi. That kind of music is just me in general. Like, that is my spirit animal. I don't know. So I absolutely love that kind of music. But I'm the kind of person where I listen to anything, so I can like vary from like, we're gonna go down to screaming metal, we'll go to opera, like generally, or just no sound whatsoever. I can just listen to classical music. Like, genuinely, my music taste is so varied, it's unreal. Like, there is no in between. It just, I can listen to anything. So like, he's like, oh my god, that's like cool, we have like similar music tastes. I was like, yeah. So yeah, we started speaking more, and we were speaking for a couple of days, and then he said, oh, I want to come up to Coventry and meet you. And then me inside was like, I gotta meet somebody. But I said yes, and he came on the 3rd of March. And that's it. That's how we met. A lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, you met each other on Tinder and you're already official after like 2 weeks of being together. Sorry. Yeah, we are already like official and everything. That's because when you're trying to battle a long distance relationship, when you're together, you're not just together for a couple of hours. Like, when we first met, I think we spent like, you know, quite a lot of time together. He came at like 11 o'clock in the morning and stayed until like 6:30ish, and you know, that's a long time, if you will. I don't know, is it? For me, it's a long time to like spend with somebody. Yeah. So that's my boyfriend Damien, if people are asking. He is from London and he is my baby boy. He's my yin to my yang. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm just really happy at the moment, and anybody who doesn't want that, then sorry, but it's happening. I'm happy. Yeah. So basically, that's not all I want to talk about. So obviously we'll move away from the love life because I kind of skipped like a whole bunch of the past year. Soz. So we're gonna go and talk about my experience after leaving sixth form. I feel like once I quit sixth form, I was living the high life of having money and having no responsibilities, just, you know, doing whatever I wanted to whenever I wanted it and stuff like that, and not having any responsibilities. And then my parents threw a curveball in the way. They said to me in 2019, we're going to start charging you board. I didn't think they would. So I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine, don't worry. I was like living the high life still, way up until the first Friday of 2019, and they said, right, that's £30, please. And I was like, right. So I get paid £60 a week roughly. Sometimes I can get paid up to £120, but that is the most I'll ever get paid. And this is a week. So when they take that £30 off me, I then have that. I have £30 left to try and have a social life and buy necessities like sanitary products and deodorant and yeah, just cleanliness stuff. So you kind of like, you run out of money easy. So then it still took me a while. I was kind of like trying to live like it, and then I was like, I can't afford to do anything. And another thing that I've realised, my room was a complete mess. It genuinely was. It was a mess. Like, I'm not even just talking like a messy floor, like it was cluttered. It was just, I just needed to clean it properly because I feel like there was so much history in here as well. Like, just, there were so many old photos of like people who are no longer in my life, who I don't even want to associate with anymore. I got rid of them all. I think I have a photo album full of literally like prom photos because I'm never going to throw them away. And me and Gemma, because like me and Gemma went through a rough patch in 2018, but we're good now. I think we're closer than we've been for a while, and I feel like we're both just doing really well at the moment, and you know, we're like good and fresh, like yeah. But anyway, so I was living beyond my means still, so I cleaned my room and it's clean. This is clean. There's just the big chair in the way, so you can't really tell, but my room is very, very tidy, like the tidiest it's ever been. And I'm actually keeping on top of it. This is like nearly a month of it being like tidy now, which is amazing because I've never been able to keep it tidy for that long. Fingers crossed I stick to it. I mean, now that I have a boyfriend, I probably will. I don't want him to see my messiness. No, thank you. So, after that, you know, after my little tidying, I was like, okay, I need to try and find another job. So I applied for so many jobs, it's unbelievable. And honestly, it's so hard, and I've, you know, spent hours on applications because this job just seems so perfect, and I've heard nothing back from it, which isn't great because I've applied for so many jobs, it's unreal. I mean, I even applied for a job at Spoon, so I actually got invited to an interview, but it was on the other side of town. Great. And but I went to the interview and they said no. Purely because of that fact, because we were like on opposite sides of towns and it takes ages it takes me like an hour to get there, which is unrealistic. Like, I don't, if there's like a 7, if they want me there for like a 5 a.m. start, I can't get there. You know what I mean? Like, it don't work. Because, you know, unless I got an Uber or a taxi, I could not get there because I'm not being funny. Some of the areas in my area aren't the nicest. I don't really want to be walking at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I really don't. That's not a lifestyle, is it? That's just working to live. No, that's living to work. I wouldn't be able to live. And then I also went to a couple of recruitment days, but nothing has came of them. I have really been trying. I have like 1,000 CVs printed out and I'm handing them out to every place I know. It's just, I don't think a lot of people understand, like, I don't have any qualifications. I do. I have like the bare minimum. I have English. I failed maths because I'm dumb. You know, you've seen my results video. I failed. Move on. But I also have qualifications that a lot of other people don't. I have A-star in singing, which not a lot of people get the chance to have that qualification because it's not as qualifications that most secondary schools offer. I also have a qualification in ECDL, which I think everybody has now. I got an A-star in that, so hey, I am a computer whiz. Not really, it was easy, but yeah. I don't really know what else to say, but the point is that I'm still on the job hunt, so any UK employers, hit me up. I'm really, really happy with my boyfriend, so yay. And I'm just enjoying my life as an 18-year-old woman starting her adult life. I finally feel like I'm becoming an adult. She says with the unicorn light up figure in the background. We'll ignore that. But I'm not gonna stop my nerdiness, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm still a very, very nerdy person. Like, my nerdiness is never gonna stop, I don't think. People are like, what have you grow out of? I'm so passionate about too many things, I don't think I'll ever stop being passionate about it. Like, I'm so passionate about like Doctor Who, Harry Potter, Disney, YouTube. I don't think I could ever stop being passionate about it. I just feel like I'm going to be 40 years old sitting in my bedroom watching like stuff on Netflix for the rest of my life. Like, I don't know how else people like don't live like that. Like, I literally wouldn't even mind living at home for the rest of my life. So that's mum and dad. But you know, but yeah, that, I don't know, I just wanted to kind of talk about that just a bit and put it out there. I don't know. I wanted to try and I tried. But yeah, this is my little life update. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel updated with my life, because it's a positive life update. It's a positive get to know me tag too. Because things are going well. They're plodding along, but they're going well. I have more hours, which is great. I'm doing better with my driving, which is also great. Makes it easier for me to see Damien, I can tell you that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah. I feel like I'm smiling really weirdly. It's because the black lipstick, I don't know, it's really weird, but yeah. Bye!